Slam. Slam. Bam. Wham. Cool. Let me see. Can we hear ourselves? Cool. All right. I think we are rocking and rolling. Yep. All right. We are rocking and rolling right now. Very uncomfortable morning. I can tell you that. It's been hectic with my 9 to 5 work. It has also been hectic with the trades this morning. So let's go ahead, jump right into it. We just gonna have to feel slightly uncomfortable. All right. So currently, right now, need to give you a little update. Right now, we have 205 and 28 cents in the portfolio. We took a small L. I can't remember if it was like 37 bucks or whatnot, but we're gonna go over the statements anyways. So don't worry, we will look into that. Balances, as you can see, went from 274 to 205 on the 13th, and then kind of just stayed in that area. And then we took a, I won't say it was a loss. It was like more like a break even yesterday. As you can see, it went from 205.77 to 205.28 yesterday. Other than that, we've been pretty good. So really, we only traded on the 13th. We lost that bit of money, and then for the last few days, we just kind of been holding on. And then we traded yesterday, which was the 16th, and then that's when we came with the 205. So once again, I'll show the. I downloaded the statements. I'll show you the statements in 2 seconds. This morning was really interesting. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of pissed me off because, like I said, we had a trade yesterday that we had taken. If I can go back to it, Thursday. I've got like 5 trades mapped out on this damn thing. I'm gonna take myself down so the computer doesn't have to freeze and do all this other extraness because I don't want to drop any data. Yesterday we had a trade on. Geez, why my trades not popping up? Should be right here. Okay. All right. Let's see if I can look it up because my trade doesn't want to pop up. So account history. Yesterday we had on the 16th. Yeah, we had 2 trades that don't want to seem to pop up, and a rejection today. All right, so yesterday we had 2 trades. We had both of them were sell trades. I'm not exactly sure why they're not popping up, so I'm just gonna have to put them on the chart now. So, fill price was at 5988, and this was at 1120. Fill price at 5988.25. And then we jump right back in at 5988 at 1146. All right, so basically we had the same trade. I jumped in twice. Just going to explain it really quickly so you all can see what I was doing here. 1146 right there. All right, so this trade, very interesting. It was a lot of range yesterday. I'm not gonna lie to you all, as you can see from right over here, and I'll put this up here so you all can see what times I actually trade. I start trading, or I start looking at trades at about 7 o'clock in the morning. Yesterday we had pretty much a nice little range that I was thinking we were going to go back to, which was down to this area. So once 8:30, once 8:30 bypassed, I went to look and see if we had any news, which was core retail sales, unemployment claims. I was like, okay, cool. That's already bypassed. We're down on the 1 minute chart. I'm going to see if there's any opportunities. So market came back to this particular area. I was like, all right, it's rejecting. It's not wanting to bypass right here. So I'm like, okay, cool. Let's see if I can go ahead and jump into a sell trade because I'm thinking that the market's going down. We got into our sell trade. I think honestly a little bit late. Not gonna lie, I think a little bit late, but it was okay because I wasn't going for much, to be honest. I was only going for this area down here. Now, as you can see, we didn't reach that area. Market came up. We had a bit of drawdown. Then it came right back down. After this point, I was like, yeah, I'm not. If it comes back up, I'm not messing with it. Basically, moving stops to break even. I'm not trying to take a big L. So we jumped out of the trade early though because I got scared. So we jumped out of the trade. Sell 5 minutes. So stop. We jumped out of the trade here at 11:20. So that was on. No, my bad. I read that wrong. We jumped into the trade at 11. Sorry, we jumped into the trade at 11:20. Oh no. Oh yeah, we jumped out at 11:46. I was like, what the hell? We jumped out at 11:46. My bad. So we jumped out a little early. So we jumped in the way over here and then jumped out of that trade right on this particular candle as it was coming back up because once again, I wasn't going to do anything with that. I was like, if it comes back up, we're already, I think we were like up only about 40-50 bucks to be honest. Yeah, we were about $52. But at the same time, I was like, yeah, I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose, 50 or 60 bucks. So let me go ahead and put stop loss at break even. So I put stop loss at break even. And then after that, we didn't find any more opportunities till late in the afternoon, which was like right around here. And I don't trade after, I don't like to trade after 1500. So that being said, we didn't take any more trades for yesterday. And that was the only one. I don't know why this isn't in my 1 minute because that should be there. Yeah. And that was a break even. Now, this morning was really interesting because, not gonna lie, it kind of pissed me off. This morning was really interesting because we were looking for buy positions. I'm not gonna say I have a bias. I never have a bias when I go into the market. It's not like I'm just saying I'm only gonna take buys or I'm only gonna take sells. But I just look at what the market gives me. If the market gives me something, then I take it. That's all I say. If the market gives me something, I'll try to take it. So looking at the market this morning, I was looking at this as a stop loss. And then I don't think I looked left. No, I didn't look left on this one. I was just looking at this as my stop loss, hopefully. And then I was thinking to take the trade before the 8:30 open. Or the 8:30, basically the kind of, I was trying to take the trade in between the New York and the London cross, excuse me, is what I was trying to say. So basically I was like, all right, well, let me go ahead and try to jump into this trade a little bit early. If I can find a spot in between now and 7:30, that'd be great. And we ended up finding this right here. Wasn't great, not gonna lie. As you can see, very small gap right here as well. But I was like, all right, I'm not going to take this first one because I just had a really weird feeling about it. So I found the trade, but I didn't take that one. I was like, all right, we're not gonna take this trade. I don't feel comfortable with it. It doesn't look right. Blah blah blah. So we didn't take that first trade at 7:30. The trade that I wanted to take was actually at 8 o'clock. And as you can see, we got rejected. We got rejected. Don't know why. So it said, let me see. It said order requires $1,678.50 purchase power that exceeds your available purchase power of $205.28. Now it's very interesting to me because we took what 2-3 and had no problem at all, and I had the same amount that I have in the account today. Sorry, I think we just dropped frames. I don't know why this keeps dropping. I'm sorry, my bad. Either way, we took 2 or 3 trades yesterday and had no problem. I literally had what 20 cents more in the account yesterday than I have today. And yeah, it's very interesting that we try to get in today and it gives us an error saying, the trade was rejected. So my trade was rejected for not having enough buying power. My only guess is this happened because of Monday's holiday, which is MLK. So they increased the margin to that 1,006 instead of me having to only be able to have the 167. And what I'm going off of is this intraday initial here on the margin pricing, so the futures margin rates. I usually look at this every day to make sure I have enough money to trade. And if I'm too low, I won't even put in a trade because I know that, hey, I don't have enough money. Well, we got over the intraday initial, which is 167. The long overnight margins, as you can see, are the ones that are increased size, and this is the one they basically quoted. that long overnight margin. Well, the market is open. It's not overnight. I'm not holding it past, a certain closing time. The market was open. So I felt like I shouldn't have been rejected for this trade. But that's neither here nor there. We got rejected saying that we needed 1,678, which is the long overnight margin. So not really sure why it happened. Kind of pisses me off that it did happen because as you can see, this is a great trade. And yeah, we got rejected for it. This was definitely the one that we needed in order to gain back some of that money that we end up losing. But hey, that's how the ball rolls. So another reason why, basically, all I'm trying to say is that's another reason why I need to just keep adding to the account. Um, I want to get to a certain amount before I go ahead and continue to trade because I feel like stuff like this happens to me quite often. You need 300, 400, $500, whatever. I put in two or three, maybe lose one, and then next thing you know, I don't have enough, to fill. I don't have enough to fill out the losses, but I don't have enough to either, to jump into these winning trades either. So great trade opportunity missed, and after getting out of a buy trade yesterday by the skin of my teeth, it didn't allow me to jump into this trade, which is very, very interesting. So currently right now, we're just watching the market. I'm not going to be able to get into anything apparently because it's not going to allow me. We would be up by, what was that, 26, 25, something like that. So 25 times 5 is 125 bucks, which would be fantastic. We could be making back some of that money that we lost last week, but it's okay. We'll see what the market does by the end of the day. I'm going to stay on here for probably about an hour because like I said, I highly doubt that I'm going to be able to take a trade anyways. So I'm just going to stay on here. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to stay on here till about 10:15 because if I'm not going to take any trades, it's going to be boring. So we'll see, 30 minutes, and then that's pretty much it. Yeah. So I'll stay on here for about another 18, yeah, another 18 minutes basically, and then we'll jump off. I just kind of want to see what would have happened to this trade if I had let it run. If I was able to get in for one and then let it run. Excuse me, is what I'm trying to say. So, all right, y'all. That's it. I'll be quiet now. All right, y'all, we up out of here. My computer is struggling, so I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. I got work to do on my 9 to 5, and yeah, we not in any trades, so it's a bummed out day. But I'll do a video at the end to kind of show you what happened and what everything looks like and all that great stuff at the end of the day. I mean, shit, for all we know, this might come all the way back down, and this would have taken us out at a positive break even necessarily. So it's all right. We'll finish out, and then I'll do a recording late this afternoon or evening. And hope y'all have a good day. All right, peace.